we think we've played exactly 1,000 games.
In 2 years only.
Yeah, we just want to kind of share the game and show you what it's all about. Yeah. This is competitive, so let's start it with some good old-fashioned Canadian trash talking. Can you give me a compliment? Describe my play style in a positive manner.
Okay. So let's see this, and people will finally see the truth. Who is the strongest between you and me?
You're not very good at these Canadian trash talking. You know, if I had to describe Amnesia's play style, I would say his technique is very strong. You know, he's always placing his pieces in a very efficient manner. In terms of raw time attack, he definitely maintains it more seriously than I do when it comes to versus. So he does have a speed advantage, I would say.
Slightly, but in terms of placement and tactics, I think you are still the best of all.
There, that's the spirit. That's real Canadian trash talking.
No, this was compliment. This wasn't trash.
Well, yeah, yes, it's also Canadian, so...
Well, I actually had a bit of advantage with my speed because I always think your placements are still superior. Oh. So I need to be faster to compensate.
That is high praise. That is high praise. But anyways, in this first game, I do have an advantage right now, but I'm about to maybe do something less good, if memory serves. That is the worst placement I've made in a very long time. I remember my mental state in that moment. I did not realize that I was blocking the item, and it's just a complete disaster. I threw that match. Anyhow, I tend to open. You can, of course, in this game, you control where your garbage comes from, and I'm pretty good with my mix-ups, especially in the early, neutral game. I try to make things a little bit difficult for my opponent.
So this is what I wanted to discuss about this goddamn air block. If you think you can go back a little bit...
Oh yeah? But let's see.
Before I place, it's going to be tough because the video is 45 minutes long, so when you try to go back a little bit earlier...
Where would I place this?
So here actually I was a bit embarrassed because I like to have my 4-cell place to place any Tetrueno. It's my idea actually that you can place any big block if you have a 4-cells surface ready. And here I don't have this, so
I would bury this one row here and I would put it on the left.
Exactly. Yeah. And I don't know what I have made. I have not made this placement. I did that instead.
This is a lot of overstacking. I don't know if maybe against a weaker player that could survive, but I would punish you. I only have to send like a double or a triple, and then all of a sudden you cannot do any more. Which
it would be difficult to do worse than this actually. So anyway, that's only the beginning.
Yeah, and
so
you're
this
still
kind of completely absurd mistake I don't see often when I watch you play. It's always happened to me.
What kind of mistakes do you mean? Misdrops?
Like the big death block L that I have placed in the worst place. I think this kind of it's a lack of concentration mistake. I don't know. It's happened more often with me than you.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure to play fast. So you have to respond to your opponent, but you can't take too much time, and it's really hard to balance those two.
You failed your start. I had noticed this. You failed your start with this one here. You had a pretty bad start.
I don't know what slowed you down there. It must be a misdrop?
Or maybe I was trying to be nice. To give it.
No way you would be nice in a special exhibition 1st to 10 match. Your pride is on the line.
Even 1 second to be nice on this match. I was 100% trying to kill you. speaking about killing, that's remind me, I have some score to sit with Icarus. I'm waiting for him.
Another 180. Not much I can do against a 180. I'm surprised you didn't try to pop the 180 immediately, because my screen was not very good. But you get the first point here.
Yeah, so right here at 1-0 I am still very confident. I'm thinking that it's a good start. 1 point in advance. But we shall not spoil. I told you that we had done exactly 1,000 matches, but he didn't want to know the final score.
I love this big block placement. Did you see mine?
Oh, I think I saw that actually. I was happy for you actually. I said, oh, okay, it's good for him.
Yeah, I need that one more time. Do you really have to think on your toes with the big blocks? Because there's so much variance. What piece will come out? There, and just immediately get the skim and delete it off. It's so good. There's so much variance.
To skim him so quickly, that was nice actually.
And then my down stack looks very clean from here. Okay, I set up another good triple down stack. Through the mirror block, no less.
Oh, we have no sound for the game, only your voice.
No, I've got sound on my side.
Okay, I thought you wanted to have the... I thought you had muted the game actually, because I don't hear it.
Okay, so you're in a difficult spot here. You're out of options, so it's... Unless you get the right item, you're sort of already dead. You're doing your best to stay alive. That very lucky snipe on my side. Not intentional, of course. I was playing too fast to react.
I watched many times this... I watched again this. I was wondering if you had timed it, actually. Just to be pervert before I die.
So, one thing I noticed between our playstyles, and this has to do with the speed versus strategy and stuff like that. If you look at my clears, I might be playing slower, but more of my clears are going to be doubles. You know,
yes, I have a lot of ways in terms of percentage of conversion. I have more actually.
I'm very stubborn. Sometimes it kills me. In fact, I'm pretty sure in this set it will kill me at least once to insist on a nice clean down stack, and then my piece never comes.
Maybe you could have KDEX to help you coding a tool which will calculate the garbage sent per line. So I think it should be easy to calculate.
That would be cool, but also complicated.
Well, it's only a count. You count the number of garbage, count the number of line, and you divide.
Yeah, but the only OCR you would need for that is pretty crazy.
It would be an idea with it, but it doesn't sound too hard.
Hey, you build it then, buddy.
I think I would write an algorithm on a paper, but not to code it actually.
So, another neutral game. So you often open up with a clear on the left or the right, whereas I'll go for the middle somewhere, wherever it feels comfortable.
I never tried for this FT10. I never tried to attack to open on the middle, because at the tournament it made me lucky actually to play on the side. The last tournament final I was only attacking on the side, so I decided to go for the same. And it didn't work so well sometimes.
I have a very awkward down stack here. But, so far you're not punishing me for it?
No, I know that I will lose this one actually. I spoil a bit. I don't know why I lost this one actually, because I was just much better than you.
I was right near death there, but yeah, you were holding out for a T or an I, and then you die with both of them coming next. So on my side there, because of the existence of 180 field, in general, you want to stack very, very flat. But when you get close to the top, that's no longer true. You're basically dead anyways if you're close to the top. And then I find you want to stack like a cup shape almost. You leave the middle empty so that you can play as long as possible, hoping for a solution. And sometimes it works out. So changing to cup stacking, it's very, very good. Very important, I think.
So I tried to snipe your invisible and I failed it. I don't know if you have seen it.
I saw you slow down, yeah. But snipes can be very, very difficult if they don't have a line clear or some other element of predictable timing.
For me, it's too hard. I trained a lot with snipe and I still don't get it. I know that there was a period where Dini knew he was able to snipe like consistently every time he wanted to do it. But this was a long time ago, and we have not played for a while actually with Dini. But last
we
year
are both dead, and somehow I'm slightly less dead than you, and that's all it took.
So there is 1-1, and then you are...
Misdrop. Embarrassing. Set it up for an O-skim. Meanwhile, you get a Del upper. You use yours immediately, even though you're low on board. You will sometimes stash it away, but I think it's very, very valuable to stash. Because now you even have 4 lines you sent me in mixed up positions, and I don't know, my down stack's that much easier. I'm still not looking great though.
Why did I say
this is I want to pause that. Just, it's cool. I want to talk for 1 second about the transform item. So the transform will rotate to a random piece, and if you're against the wall and it happens to transform into a vertical eyepiece, it will be stuck as a vertical eyepiece because it can no longer rotate. So this is a trick. I discovered this trick. Maybe other people independently discovered it, but I'm a little bit proud that that I came up with this trick. It's pretty good. What's that?
I didn't know that you found it, actually.
Yeah, I found it after our first tournament 2 years ago. I was like, this should be possible, and then I labbed it out. There are a few other minor things you can do with transform as well, but it's such a valuable tool to have. And here I'm not doing it for much. I'm clearing the right side without overstacking on these 2 columns, which otherwise I might need an O or a J, or I suppose an L, even though that's a little jagged. But double I is like a pretty clean stack, and then my down stack is still clean afterwards. So you can see usually you don't have to rotate that many times, but you literally dash to the wall and then like mash as fast as you can.
But this trick is weird because sometimes it feels like you just don't want to spawn I don't know why.
Well, you'll see it sometimes backfires. There's at least 1 round in here where I try the trick and it fails.
I'm sure sometimes I have the time to change the piece maybe 20 times and the eye just never come.
It's random. Why. It's random. So you need to be in a vertical orientation, which is half of them. So for every 2 times you push the rotation button, it's, I guess, 1 in 7 probability. So that's still many, many times on average to push the rotation. You are not looking so good.
Then you had a perfect down stack just before.
I got there faster because of the transform block.
1-2, but 1-2 is just only the beginning, see, so anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
2 at this stage, at this level. At level 15 years, I have missed a stupidly very cool T double setting.
I got my recovery item and I stashed it, and then I misdropped, so it's good that I saved it. So in the end, I just delete my misdrop. I mean, there's nothing quite as sad as getting a powerful recovery item as your first item, though. Because it's extremely strong late game. It's probably more broken than, like, shotgun and stuff. See? Another transform trick. And I didn't use it every piece, you know, only where I felt it was needed. But it kept a lot of strong momentum. Oh, you have a very good down stack here. Oh, and that snipe helped you a lot, actually. That's something I don't do that I could do, is be careful not to delete bad blocks.
But it's true, you play slower actually most of the time.
Yeah, you were actually quite a bit further ahead. 13 levels.
Oh, you start with a nice misroll. Anyway, no consequence. Huh?
And always in the beginning, I'm looking, where is your first attack going to come from? And it's not critical, but at a certain point, you have to respect it. You need to stop stacking high in that column.
Oh, I almost destroyed my dead upper item with your laser.
See, you got that laser. You'll notice I didn't do anything with it. I just played through it. Because your screen was so low, to me, like, there's no point in doing counter mashing.
You didn't smash this last laser, you didn't smash it?
No. Because there's no value. I would rather play slightly faster.
Oh, I thought you were smashing every time, actually. No, really.
No, I try to be strategic about when to smash. Oh, yeah. So maybe we should explain how laser works, because a lot of people won't really get it. So bear with us. We will explain just this one laser. Where is it?
Yes, at least once. Good explanation once.
Just once. And so I think Amnesia is about to get a laser. So when the laser is cleared, then wherever your active piece is, it will fire in the left column of that piece. So I did this because I want to fire this left side. Okay, so there are mind games going on here. He knows the laser would be better on the right. You know, if there's a hole on the right, that would be a disaster. So he's trying to catch me off guard. He's not clearing it right away, right? Am I reading your mind correctly? You're trying to get it in the middle or on the right or something, not on the left?
Problem is that it's actually falling quite fast, so it's not easy to take the time to decide, because it's at level 96. Mm-hmm. It's already coming fast.
But you could have played a lot faster, right? You could have.
Yes, maybe I slowed down a bit to time it and to catch up you in the middle.
But his timing psyched me out. I thought the laser would have fired already. So he actually catches me with my pants down. He's going to fire the laser in the middle stack because I just placed a no there. And now the laser, if you mash as a defender, if you mash ABC, you can make it wider. And you can also mash left or right and nudge it left and right as well. So I forget what I did here. Did I move it left one or did I just make it 4 fat? I think I made it move left once and then I made it 4 wide.
Yes, move left once at least.
But that's like that's my mashing technique. It works really well. In fact, it works so well. I think this is a big mistake from you. I think you needed to counter mash. Because
coming too fast. So on my side, I cannot counter smash at level 100, actually.
It's hard, but you have like an O piece coming up. You're in RA right now. You know, you can mash anytime. It doesn't have to be active time.
I had the L pieces, so the L was rotating on my screen. I had to stop insisting with mashing.
Okay,
actually.
okay. I don't know. Even if you just made it 3 wide, I think it makes a difference.
Well, 3, no, I know it's not possible anymore to get you with 3. The best we can do against your mashing is 3. It's 2.
Look at this recovery, by the way. Did you see this? You can see it coming, right?
Don't worry.
So my board is still a mess, but I am finding a pretty solid down stack here. I don't even remember if I win this one or not, but I probably lose.
No, you will win because I will not... Oh, no, I will win actually.
Oh, because of the O block? No, you've got to win this one. I'm so high.
Yes, I win this one, of course. Actually, right now, anyone...
Now everybody's dead zone. Oh, I win with a nice triple. Oh my, how did you let me get away with that? You're supposed to be the fast player. You're supposed to punish me.
Because I don't want to be rude, actually. I'm not a rude player. When I see I'm winning, I try to be nice a little bit.
Likely story.
Except next time Hikaru, I won't be nice. I will try to destroy him every time. But that's exceptional.
Okay, you get a hard block. Very nice. I get a Del lower, which is good. I would have preferred a Del upper.
Won't be enough to make you nervous. Huh?
I think I find a pretty good down stack here. Like I open up my hole.
Ah, yes. Sir.
Which, if not for that, you would have killed me a lot faster. And now I get the Del upper, and things are good. But that misdrop, that's
the misdrop.
That's really bad.
And you will lose. You will lose because of this misdrop.
I'm trying my best. Okay.
I'm trying my best to do some doubles. I noticed at the end I cannot achieve it. Huh? Always struggle to find something to kill at the end.
You'll notice sometimes when I go for a kill, I get a very dirty double. You know, one that you would never choose in single player. But like maybe if you are at 999, it would be a good move. Or 998, I should say. Like a level stop kind of move. Because that's the point, to win. So if the double's going to win, well done. If the double's going to win, then, you know, don't hold back. Take the messy double. So 2-2.
Yes.
We're in this for the long haul.
I think I was thinking at this moment, okay, warm-up is over, now let's play seriously.
Okay, color block. Both of us getting very boring items. Not even really worth sniping. I don't understand my placements, but let's not pay attention to those.
Oh, this one is really going bad for you.
Yeah, I think 2 misdrops in a row. One of them from your item, which is embarrassing. But I get a laser. So that laser, I want to maximize the damage, okay? You'll see, what am I going to do? Here I have an option for the laser. I could take it this piece, I could take it next piece.
I remember this freaking one. It was unbelievable for me. Because I was really seeing you with your laser, I was waiting for it, and I couldn't do it.
So he is trying desperately to fatten his laser, make it 2 units wide at least. But I mashed so hard that it stayed 1 unit wide the whole time. So that's
possible, really.
I'm not sure I've ever counter mashed 2 units, because surely you're pretty good at mashing. You think you would have at least had 2 expansions?
I was certain I would. It was guaranteed for me to have 2. always. But
yeah, so I must have had anti-2. Which the counter masher, I think they have to mash slightly faster. So I was really on point with my mashing there. But despite my horrible start, playing the laser very well can bring you back into the game. I say this as I'm about to die, but never mind. I think so, but it's believable that I had a chance.
I know you won, actually. Well.
Okay, well, the recovery item maybe deserves partial credit there. But what I love, when you hear that little bell for the item coming, you almost have to stop everything you were doing. You need to pay attention and respect it. And that is something we both do. Amnesia immediately knew I had the laser. And
that was not the case 1 year ago. My screen washing 1 year ago was still weak. Now it became natural. I think I do it naturally, except when I'm nervous. When I'm nervous, my screen washing is reducing actually. I pay less attention when I'm nervous.
I get another laser here. I can't remember if I do anything with it. It takes a while for me to threaten it. Now I'm threatening it.
That will be the most nasty laser you got on this World FT10. I was desesperated. I wanted to give up actually, to drop my game. I will see. Completely fucked.
Oh god, I love it.
So you see, I stopped looking my PC. I was watching that and saying,
"That's both rounds. The laser hit you really hard."
I needed 2 high in a row to save this.
Wow. Yeah, and you even paused before challenging again because you were in shock.
Because if I had at least double the laser, I could have done something. So I will have to do something about this because it became problematic, your machine. So I have to find maybe to learn a new technique or to find something else.
The technique isn't that bad. I've shared my technique. Just learn to mash. It's not that bad.
It looks animal. It looks brutal. I don't like it.
It feels effortless. It's a joy, especially when your opponent just dies immediately.
Because the noise, everybody heard this noise during tournaments. Everybody was scared by the noise.
A missed drop, but quick recovery for me, but I didn't need it. You were already dead. I didn't even need to pop the item. I feel you're still unsettled from the last match here.
Yeah, because I am mentally weaker than you. I think that there is no big difference between our skill overall. Where there is a big difference is our mental stability.
Here, I do a 180, but you were very well prepared for it.
Totally. I was happy with this one. But the goddamn L doesn't come.
Now it comes. Oh, I got a big block coming. Hope you like it. Yeah, that's a quick stat.
There was nothing to do with IRS maybe here? No.
I don't think so. Not with your big block.
There will be the next laser. I was able to counter bash it. Finally. So rare now that I have noted this on my Excel table, because it's a real achievement to counter.
So what you're telling me is I need to practice my mashing harder. Because you still have some hope.
I thought I was fast enough actually, but there will be many cases in this FT10 where you will be able to completely contain my machine. Maybe 3 times at least it happened. And at the last tournament, it was not like that. Last tournament, I was you see here?
I was happy for you to waste your time with your counter mashing. So you've got to be a little more tactical with when to counter mash, because otherwise you could have placed maybe 2 or 3 pieces, right?
So okay, so it was useless to do it now. So eventually this level of thinking will come a bit later. Right now I am so scared that I only think about getting prepared to mash. I only think about that, so I'm not thinking if should I do it or not.
I see. Nice
But
T-double.
Later. Like screen washing, actually it was hard to think about screen washing. But now it became completely natural. Like you just do it naturally. You spend maybe 30% of your time watching the other one.
Mm-hmm. It's a really cool element. I can't think of any other Tetris games that emphasize screen watching quite that much. Maybe Disney Magical Tetris Challenge or something.
So your situation is... I don't know why you did this placement actually. Wasn't so good.
I'm keeping the pressure on, that's what I'm doing. I need one more double and you're cooked.
I don't know why what I was waiting at the last 5 seconds. So there is 2-5 already, I need to react. This is starting to smell bad. But I am not yet worried. 2-5, I'm not yet worried actually.
You've come back from worse. It's just 3 points. I have a laser coming out. Am I going to fire it in this? I think I tried to do something here.
Failed one. I will again. I won't be able to double it. I was also really pissed off because this one I was already starting to mash before you even see it. I was more than ready for it.
So my technique is good. It's pretty good. If I don't drop the ball, it looks like you don't have much hope.
Well, you do that. You just do like this, or with your.
Yeah, I just go back and forth with 2 fingers. Oh, that is heartbreaking. The Del upper was waiting. I want to point this out. You can grow better than this. So. Yes, you play faster than me, but I want to point out just one place to show the benefit of playing slowly. So you were getting close to an item here, okay? And you're basically dead. Your next item is your only hope. So you misdrop, but you should have paused to see what the item was.
Okay, so I should have paused just to...
Even clearing the single, even not getting the misdrop, would have been bad, because you want to activate the item immediately. So, in life or death situations, you want to, ironically, you sometimes want to slow down to react to your preview, the next piece. It's very important sometimes. And it would have saved you here.
Ah, yes.
Because look how many pieces. You had the time. It could have been a very different game. You had a Tetris hole at the bottom waiting for you. Oh, this mirror. I remember this mirror. I can't wait for this mirror. I think it's this mirror. You wait so long to give it to me. But look, it gives me a free mix-up. And again, It's just disgusting.
But sometimes it just does the exact opposite.
It's true. It's true. I got lucky. I'm not saying slow down and look at what your mirror is going to do. But sometimes the game just hands you a win, right?
Yes, you actually still lose this one.
Do I? I guess I'm pretty close to the top here. Oh, that hard block is not pretty. Oh, no. Okay, you did get me. Okay.
I had one block also, so this one was an easy one. I had space to invite your death block also.
I should have maybe strategically made room to activate the item. Because I had no way of activating it.
No, not so ugly for this one.
No, this looks pretty good actually.
You got word pass. I think you.
I'm doing the cup thing. I wanna highlight the cup thing while it's happening. So when you're high up on screen and you're about to die, it's really good to build the sides high. I might still lose. I can't remember the outcome. But I'm at least kept in the game longer by using cup strats. Okay, this hard block's at least going to keep me in the game a little bit. The down stack's starting to accelerate on my side. And your next line clear won't send garbage.
And I cannot use this hard block. I had everything to win.
Ah, there we go. Hey, 6-2. You've got to be sweating a little bit now.
Yes, now I start to be worried, and because I know I can. I wanted to secure a minimum of score, and I'm starting to feel in a urge to react actually, which I will. So I'm playing in an emergency mode now to reduce the distance, to absolutely reduce the distance of score.
You just need to pray to the hard block gods. That's good. See the laser defense here. So Amnesia's attacking me with the laser this time. And see, I noticed when he was going to take it. It was on his screen a very long time. I was watching carefully, and I noticed when he got the right piece. And as soon as he got the right piece, I left my piece in the middle of the screen. You know, I just let it chill out there. And then he's counter mashing. I do a double mash through his counter mash. I don't know if I win or lose this round, but regardless, that was a good laser play. Oh, the transform trick failed me. And the second one,
you see,
works.
You had rotated a lot and still it didn't come. And I wonder if
it's
there
random.
is not a part of the...
It's just random. It's low probability, but possible. I am hanging on for dear life. Please kill me.
No, you won't, because on this one I will beat you 2-0, I think.
Oh no! I needed that double.
There is a spoiler actually on this video. Or am I the only one who see it actually? The length of the video?
I mean, when it's on YouTube, anyone can see the length, but... I'm way too high up on board.
That wall, I tried to snipe something, I don't know.
It's too many droughts. Yeah.
We have to move very quickly in this situation because your recover is too insane.
Well, yeah. If you just slow down a little bit, I will claw my way back.
So there is 3-6 now. I came back a bit, but I had to force a lot to come back to this 3-6, and I know I'm starting to run out of self-confidence and stamina. So I'm not confident actually right now.
This is a bad. Oh, sorry, it's my big block. No, that's a beautiful big block. What am I talking about? Good. I'm like, that T needs to come very quickly now. Now look at all those mix-ups. You did a very good job making my screen annoying. Wouldn't it be a shame if an item just got rid of all of that work?
But there is no excuse on FT10. There is no excuse.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Like, everyone gets good and bad luck in an FT10.
FT2 means nothing, I think, but FT10, the best win.
Well, that is rough for you. Oh. Heartbreaking. So, according to my notes, this next round has some very interesting laser play, where, you know, both players are aware of the laser.
I thought I knew every trick with the laser, but didn't know you were able to do this screen washing level.
Well, there I get the laser. I don't fire it right away. Amnesia slows down just a little bit when he comes out. When it comes out, like, he's aware of that laser. I know he's aware.
Totally.
And you know, as soon as I was threatening it, he stopped. And I want to play that again because that's just a lot's happening in a very short amount of time there. So I'm threatening a laser with this eyepiece. He's defending it expertly here. Like, even without counter mashing, he could just mash to the right and open up his Tetris hole. He doesn't care. That would be a very strong move. But I'm not confident. Like, our pieces will land at the same time. I drop a piece. Now, all of a sudden, I have height advantage. He will hit the ground before me. And his options are very, very limited. You know, if he goes against the wall, that's a reasonable move. If he goes in the middle, that's a terrible move. I know he's probably going to move it against the wall. So I wait. He's waiting it out. And then I time it so that the next piece gets hit. Because I know I have the time to spare. I could just time it right. I knew when his piece was going to auto lock. I had that timing down. So that's just very good. And then I don't even know if he was counter mashing or not, but
I wasn't.
No. But regardless, firing that laser in the middle of the board, like, good laser play wins you a game, like, just with that one item. It's definitely the #1 underused items by beginners.
And by its probability, actually, we are almost sure to have it once at every round.
Yeah, it's fairly common. So it's quite important to get used to that laser. Nope, it's not really helping me.
I'm pretty sure for this nasty laser.
I zoned out for a bit there. I don't know how you turn that around, but very well done. Did you get a recovery item?
Maybe. Oh no, I was just lucky, maybe. Sometimes I really don't wonder how is it possible that I'm so high with a ton of material and you had nothing on your screen.
Well, usually it means there's some sort of recovery item in the mix. Like I just got one, right? You're high, I'm at the bottom. I'm so low, I can read your garbage again and counter it.
Now you were doing some freestyle just for the pleasure.
Well, I knew I had basically won, but just keeping a solid position. So 3-7. Things might get embarrassing for you if you don't pick up the pace soon.
Now I am getting into maximal stress and frustration, so I will do more and more mistakes from now. Like at the end of this round, I will lose in completely ignoring the transform item.
Ignoring, that's pretty, like, I guess I need to witness it myself here, but you're saying you just...
Yes, because I should be pretty good with item like transform or rotation, and I was at the top, so I was dead already, and I was completely ignoring that my PCs were under the effect of transform. So here, no, I was not worried about this one.
No, I don't even know why I mashed it. Your screen was very low. I didn't really have value in mashing.
Actually dominating completely. I should win and I will do a miss drop in 5 level. This will cost me the one.
Ooh.
Just here.
On top of that hole.
Just in the middle on column 5, and here I have the transform. I just completely ignore it. I don't even try to IRS to avoid finished. My speed is useless. So frustrating.
Well, until your stack got ugly there, you did have a speed advantage this round.
And why do I have this hard block? I should have broken this hard block as soon as possible.
Yes,
I still have it.
Absolutely. Yes, I agree. It's almost never a bad idea to break hard block quickly. Maybe
even if you roll for that, you should break it as soon as possible.
Well, there's one exception. If your opponent has Del Field Upper, then it's bad. Or if they have Del Even, maybe you wait a little bit. Wait till they clear the recovery item.
So 3 8 already, I absolutely need to do something like 5 at least.
So I slowed down there. I was saying, is my next piece an O? Because I know the O is outside the history. It wasn't. But I still think slowing down to check was the correct move. The 180 broke my heart there. I was like 1 frame away from activating my Del Lower.
There will be a big block here actually. Also, maybe we could be wondering if I had a better placement.
Oh, interesting.
Because after rewatching this video, I had no idea if I could have made it better.
What? You are crazy with transform block. I never approach it that way. You rolled new pieces and then react. It's funny, I will slow down to play from my piece preview, but you will slow down to transform into a random piece.
Yeah, I do this sometimes, but against weaker players, not against you. Here, for example.
That has potential.
It's flat, at least, but it's there is a lot of PC dependency. Well, you were too fast, actually. You were too fast with your...
In the time you had, I'm not sure there was a better place, but let's see. You're so high up, maybe just in the L form against the left wall. You know, if you had stuck it like that.
Or just like this, but completely to the right, actually.
To the right? No, that would overstack.
Yes, but it's only one double. It's flat. It's only one double.
No, you're at the top of the screen. You want to protect the middle. You want this to be a hole. If you're against the, you know, if you overstack all the way up to the top and I send you like a Tetris, it'll truncate. It'll truncate.
Of course.
But I just had too much easy garbage available. I'm not sure. I had another triple lined up as well. I'm not sure how much would have made the difference.
You have made at level 52 here. You made a very good setup. This will be soon, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I am unable to see that, actually. And here, exactly. I think nobody is able to do that.
Oh, come on.
Maybe Cam can do this.
It's slow. That's why nobody does it. I just thought it was worth it in versus. But I'll take the compliment, thanks.
I think my setups are pretty good also compared to the average, but not at your level.
Ah, nice. I'm saving that Del upper until the end. Oh, very strong down stack.
But I'm too high.
Oh yeah, I do some really funny stacking here. I'm like, I just want a double. I need to kill this guy. Okay, hard block will do just fine.
The will to survive sometimes it's very unbelievable.
It's a 3-9. You gotta pick up the pace. Come on.
Maybe it's Manu was right actually. Maybe at some tournament you let me win actually. I was so furious when he told me that. But maybe he was right, huh?
No, that's not true. But when I run a tournament, I have a lot going on, right? I'm the host, and I'm the player, and I'm everything.
I know there is a laser somewhere, and I couldn't see because of the X-ray. I could not see where was your. No, it's not a laser. Actually, it's a 180.
180. So this, I wanted to ask you, because I felt like your play, you were here. I'll rewind to show as soon as this 180 comes out. So your board is not very even. But now you know I have 180, and I felt like you made it very flat.
Oh, yes, I wanted to just... I was waiting for the rotation.
Yeah. But the longer I left it, the more it was psyching you out. And causing you to make weak placements. And in the end, I didn't even need the item. I just needed the threat of the item.
To flatten your opponent without never activating it, it's very efficient.
But
I do it sometimes.
That's... I love the mind games of that, right? Like there's a certain beauty in the item not doing anything and the mind games doing all of the work.
So do I win at least one last round, or I will lose 2-0 like this?
The laser does nothing. Well, you are winning. That much is clear. You have good mix-ups. You're in a very strong position. Dell even is helpful, but you know, it's still not that good.
It's slow, I don't like what it makes actually.
It keeps the mix-ups. You know, it buys you space, but it keeps all the mix-ups.
Oh, I did something stupid. I missed the double occasion here to kill you.
I'm technically alive. Okay, no, there, I'm dead. Thank you.
But the number of stuff you needed to die actually was incredible.
I play a lot knowing the probability of upcoming pieces. I don't know if you would describe your play that way.
Ah, you also got me with this laser. I didn't want that actually. I was not so happy with the results of this laser.
I mean,
even if I go,
you cleaned it up pretty well there. And honestly, I'm not doing very well.
I should win this one. What I'm doing? 2. Okay.
Again, a miracle happens.
That was my 4-9. My 4 points stolen here.
Oh no, not like this. Oh man, I feel so dirty getting so many recovery items.
I think I was not feeling so much aggressive. I thought that you were trying maybe to play a bit nicer to give me some luck to not die too quickly. I was thinking of that actually. That maybe you were trying to give me one more point before we finish. Because I felt I was surviving too easily.
No, really, it's just I was on the defensive. You know, I was so high up, I could not play with full aggression.
I mean, I finished.
But you didn't finish your food. That is our 1,000th game. The win total that we have is not quite so one-sided as you just saw. So
we have
close.
exactly 46%, 55%.
Thank you, Amnesia, for 1,000 games. Hopefully we see 1,000 more. The meta has evolved a lot for us over these 1,000 games. Hopefully it seems kind of interesting to new players. And who knows what the future of the meta will have in store. I don't think we've hit the maximum potential. There's a lot left to explore. But definitely...
Just on this FT10, I have seen 2 or 3 new things that I did that you know.
Excellent. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show.
And next time I will get my revenge.